Thank you. More than a year and a half after Mercedes Vega was taken from her Tempe apartment, tortured and murdered, ultimately found inside of a burning car west of the valley, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office has made an arrest in this case.
22-year-old Sencere Hayes tracked down in Tennessee last week, and officials are now working to extradite him back here to Arizona. I-Team reporter Bianca Bono joins us live in studio. So Bianca, what do you know about this suspect?
Well, in the last hour, we've received a copy of his waiver of extradition stating he's facing a first-degree murder charge. Still, we know that more arrests in connection to Mercedes Vega's murder are coming. But we have learned that at just 22 years old, this suspect has an extensive criminal history. We've also learned that he's from the same Tennessee city as a different suspect accused of robbing Vega at gunpoint before she was killed. Records from Tennessee and Alabama obtained by the 12 News I-Team shedding light on the suspect at the center of a high-profile murder case in Arizona.
It does give us some peace to know that the player that probably had the most to do with it is in custody.
22-year-old Sencere Hayes was arrested by the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit in connection to the gruesome death of Mercedes Vega. Vega was last seen in April of 2023, walking to her car in the parking garage of her Tempe apartment. Records show the 22-year-old woman was tortured and ultimately found inside of a burning car on the I-10 freeway near Tonopah hours later. Her case unsolved for more than a year and a half, an agonizing wait for her parents.
It's a terrible, terrible, horrible, horrific club to be a part of. Losing a child there's no words.
Vega's horrific attack was at the hands of multiple suspects, but Hayes is the first arrest announced by authorities. The 22-year-old from Chattanooga's criminal history as an adult dates back to at least May of 2021 when he was arrested in DeKalb County, Alabama. He was indicted the following February for intentionally receiving a stolen gun. Hayes has a criminal record in his home state of Tennessee, too. Records show in May of this year, the Chattanooga Police Department responded to a shots fired incident and were ultimately led to Hayes, who was found with multiple weapons, one of which was stolen. He was arrested, then released on a $5,000 bond. Weeks later, he was arrested again by the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office for driving under the influence and speeding, and again was found illegally possessing a firearm.
State versus Young.
Hayes' arrest in connection to Vega's death comes as Cujo Young is still awaiting trial for allegedly robbing Vega at gunpoint in 2020. 2.5 years before she was killed. Young is also from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and at the time of her death, Vega was aiding in his prosecution. 12 News has repeatedly asked MCSO if the cases are connected, but they have declined to comment.
I believe that we are very, very close to having all parties arrested.
And the NBC affiliate in Chattanooga attempted to speak with residents at Hayes' last known address, but nobody answered the door today. It's worth noting, with regards to his 2021 case out of Alabama, the district attorney there determined they would no longer prosecute him. An Alabama court staffer today told me the dismissal came after an investigator on that case was arrested themselves. That dismissal happened on April 10th, 2023, 7 days before Vega was killed. We're live in studio. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Sounds like, yeah, we still have a lot to learn on this case and exactly what the motive and everything like that. Bianca, thank you for that.